So here is your question. How would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big? Again, how would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big?
Thank you for that very relevant question. First things first, we have to think that dreams are valid. And these dreams will only materialize if we believe in them. So, what will I do to keep the children dreaming, the Ilonggo youth dreaming, is actually to ask them the question. Because most of the time, adults will talk, but we forget to ask what they really want to grow up, when they grow up. That is why, if I would be given a chance to be in a sea of young Ilonggo people, I would ask them, what's your dream? Because we owe it to them to believe in their children, because if someone believes in that dream could truly become a reality. Thank you.
Very well said. I think that was a very relevant question for today's. And welcome back on stage our candidate number 11, Mr. Brian Gaitan. Alright. So, Mr. Brian, wow, the room was so silent. Na ano sa guwapo mo siguro. Okay. So do you have just a warm-up question, any thoughts or feelings right now?
Yeah, I felt a bit nervous and I'm so excited at the same time. Because I have a lot of friends here tonight supporting me, so that's already a big achievement for me. And I appreciate you guys, and especially for those who you're supporting me. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Alright, thanks for that. Parang yun na yung question, no? With the answers of our candidates. Very smart. Okay, now, for your final question, Brian, I will repeat it 2 times. Alright? And you have 1 minute to answer. Your question is, how would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big? Again, how would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big?
I remember when I was young, I always see myself in the mirror as a cat. I'm weak and I'm powerless. Now, after joining this competition and being chosen as a top 5 for male, I feel that I redeemed myself. And the last time that I see myself in the mirror, I see like a lion. I'm brave, I'm powerful, and I can see the king. And I will encourage those children and the youth, to trust themselves, because there's nothing impossible, just like me tonight. Thank you.
Lion, what a transfer. We know that the lion is the king of the jungle. Yes, right? Yes. Oh, yes. Hindi tayo sure. Okay. Basta powerful. That's what as long as he is powerful and he believe in himself. That's a very important thing to do, right? You have to believe in yourself that you can do things, that you can, well, of course, take the challenge, right? That's why he is here. That's why we are here. Alright, so next candidate. Okay, so we now call on our next candidate. Okay, we have candidate number 7, Phil Jason Gumbo. Hello, Jason. Okay, just a little more of a question for you. How are you feeling?
I'm actually quite shocked that I made top 5, but nonetheless, I would like to thank everyone who have supported me, who have poured all their heart for me. This is such an experience that I will forever remember. Thank you.
Alright, so are you ready? Your questions will be asked twice and you will be given 1 minute to answer. So here is your question. How would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big? Again, how would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big?
Thank you so much. I myself am a dreamer. As someone who has been scrutinized and judged because of femininity, I stand here tonight because I am breaking stereotypes. As a change maker, I would like the youth to follow into my footsteps, that no matter what, dreams are valid, and in order to achieve this, one must make a step. And I am here, a torchbearer, that the youth may follow with me as they dream together as I dream. Thank you so much.
That means he is being a light himself, right? Yes, I love. It's really coming from the heart how he was able to share his personal experience. Because it was based on experience. Yes, it's more emotional than it is, right? Yes. All right. So, maybe a bit. Okay. Yeah. So it was nice when he mentioned that how he was able to view the challenge and the criticisms into something positive. Yes, I love that part. Okay, that's the ghost signal. Alright, so next, for our fourth finalist for the male, may we call on candidate number 2, Mr. Sal Molinos. Hello, Sal.
Hello, thank you.
Alright, so once again, congratulations. And I know Sal was actually the host of last year's Mr. and Miss Philippine Youth Iloilo. So as a warm-up question, how was the experience now that you are a candidate and a finalist?
Alright, thank you for that question. At the next, if you're going to ask me about my journey from being a competition host from the inaugural edition of Mr. and Miss Philippines Youth Iloilo 2023, right now I felt that my journey is a narrative of a collective effort of the people who share the same dream as mine. That is why I'm very thankful to my friends for coming all the way to different parts of Iloilo just to show your love and support, which is I highly appreciate. I hope to make them proud today.
I'm sure they're very proud of you, Sal. Again, congratulations. Okay, now we go to the final question. I will repeat it twice and you are given 1 minute to answer. So Sal, your question is, how would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big? Again, how would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big?
How can I encourage Ilonggo youth to dream big? I will take myself as an example. Growing in an environment where I was discouraged and I was supposed to be feared that my dreams won't come true is a testament standing here in front of you that dreams do indeed come true. That our dreams won't happen immediately, but definitely our children have a lifetime to create a future for themselves, and their future starts the moment that they dream. Thank you.
Wow. See, the moment you know your dreams, you have to believe in them. Yes, yes. I love the part when he said that the time you start dreaming when you were a child, so that will really help you, of course, secure your dreams in the future as well. Okay, so very quick. We're down to our last finalist. Yes, last finalist for candidate number 10. We have Lawrence Dave Campos. Wow, he's very confident when he walked that stage. There you go. Yeah. The microphone is also warming up. Okay. Okay. Just a little warm question. We saw you being an emotional candidate when we called your name. So can you say something about how are you feeling?
I didn't expect to receive any award because I just want to enjoy the show. So, oh my God, thank you Lord for giving me this opportunity to win this stage.
What award was that again?
Matragal sa Bangkok.
Wow! Oh, I forgot. And my plus one. You have to choose me or Agnes or me. None of the above. None of the above? Okay, maybe he has a girlfriend. Do you have a girlfriend? Special someone? Special someone?
No, I'm single.
Ooh! You heard that? Okay, so I will be only repeating the question twice. And you will be given 1 minute to answer. So listen. How would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big? Again, how would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. To be in the top 5 is a great honor and opportunity for me to educate and share my knowledge to the Ilonggo youth, especially that I am a graduate of agriculture. I want to empower youth through educating them what is the importance of agriculture here in our community. By this we can, by providing them training and several talks that focusing on the benefits of agriculture that will give them opportunity to explore what is in agriculture, and we should always remember that agriculture is top tier because our farmers feed our nation. Thank you.
Alright, go for the first then. Right. I just learned he's an agriculture.
Yes, me too.
And he was an amazing person for bringing that one up. And for, of course, the top 5 female candidates for their final Q&A. So let's call on first candidate number 10, Rika Daniela Tan. Well, hello Rika, the girl in Magenta.
Hello. Good evening.
Alright, so Rika, do you have any message to your supporters out there?
Guys, my family, my friends, thank you so much for coming. And it means a lot to me to see you here and support me. Because I'm not here, not just Rika, but carrying my whole family and friends with me.
Thank you, Rika. Really from the heart, and I'm sure they're very proud of you. Alright. So now we go to your final question. I will repeat it twice, and you're given 1 minute to answer. Okay? Your question is, how would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big? Okay, again, how would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big?
I was once a victim of bullying, and I turned the pain into power. And now I'm here to help others do the same. And I will encourage the youth to dream big by mentorships, creative outlets, and educational programs that foster kindness and respect, because I aim to empower the next generation to see that their dreams are possible and within reach. That is why along us, it is our mission to create an Iloilo where everyone can feel safe, supported, and encouraged to dream big. Together, we can create an Iloilo where everyone can achieve without fear and dream without limits. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, dream big. Alright. Thank you. Candidate number 10 is Rika. Wow, I love the thought that dreams are being supported, because it is a very crucial thing that we are being supported for what we want to be or what we want to have. Yes, and also the one she mentioned, being a victim of bullying. So that's, a reality that we are faced, but it's a matter how we turn that pain into something positive. So very strong, girls. Very, really. Alright. Alright, we already have our candidate number 17. Great, welcome back. Carmel, years later, and a lot of supporters. Okay, more of a question. Can you tell us something about yourself, or do you want to give a message to those who are watching you?
Well, first of all, I want to thank my family for the unfaltering support they have given me tonight. You make me feel on top of the world.
Alright. So your question will be repeated twice, and you'll be given 1 minute to answer. So here is your question. How would you encourage the Iloilo youth to dream big? Again, how would you encourage the Iloilo youth to dream big?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I came from a place of insecurity and the lack of self-esteem, where I've always found pageantry and life in general hard for me. But tonight, I stand here firm, representing not only myself, but every Ilonggo youth, competing against these caliber ladies, knowing I'm one of the most inexperienced candidates here tonight. I know that I was and am not perfect, but I knew I am determined. And with this determination, I want to inspire and lead others effectively, where I can embody an individual who wants to make a genuine positive impact to the community. With that, I believe we can value what is truly valuable in this world. Good evening.
Supporters out there of Carmel. I just realized that all of our candidates, rather the top finalists, the top five, have a very unique experience, and most of them are negatives that are being turned to positives.
Yes,
right?
yes. It really shows how strong our Ilonggo youth are to overcome these challenges in life. Okay, so our third finalist for female, may we call on candidate number 9, Maria Alessandra Luis Cuyaman.
Welcome, candidate number 9, a girl in a glistening dress.
You look so gorgeous tonight. Is there anyone you want to thank from the crowd?
Good evening, everyone. Of course, I want to thank my supporters, my family, and also my loved ones. Thank you for being here and supporting me.
Alright. Very on cue. Yes. Alright. So for your question, we will repeat it twice and you'll be given 1 minute to answer. Okay? Your question is, how would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big? I repeat, how would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would encourage Ilonggo youth to dream big by encouraging them to be an open book. Because if you're an open book, you're willing to accept a lot of pens, such as organizations, a lot of projects that could make you yourself. And by encouraging you, I want you to be true to yourself, because if one is true to themselves, they know what they want and they will achieve something bigger. Thank you.
Well, I believe these ladies know exactly what they want. And I hope those are the crowns.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
We have 2 crowns.
Alright.
A lot of chances of winning.
And I think our crowns tonight are also customized and very special. So excited. The big question is, who will wear them tonight?
Yes, we only have a few candidates to interview, and we will be determining our next Mr. and Miss Philippine Youth Iloilo Grand Winners.
And then again for tonight, we will be having 4 crowns, right?
4
Ira?
crowns.
So 4. So we have our Mr. Philippine Youth Iloilo Province, Miss Philippine Youth Iloilo Province, and the next 2 are
Miss Philippine Youth Iloilo City and Mr. Philippine Youth Iloilo City.
so there's
Yes, they will be competing at the national level.
right. So from the top 5, so we are gonna have 2 grand winners, the one grand winner in Iloilo City, and then the province, and the runners-up will be our prince and princesses.
Alright, we have here candidate number 16, Liana Andrea Teron. Wow, that's a very powerful color. And we have a matching color. Alright, so warm-up question. Ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Can you tell us how you're feeling?
I'm actually feeling a lot of pressure right now. Nervous, but at the same time, I'm happy because my family and friends are here to support me tonight.
Alright, well I hope that doesn't concern you when answering your questions because you will only be given 1 minute and I will repeat the question twice. So here is your question. How would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big? Again, how would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big?
As someone in the fisheries profession, I have always thought that I have the smallest dream compared to my peers because other people view fisheries as something inferior compared to other professions. But I believe and I realize that my dream is big because I owned it and I believed in it. And I think my story could inspire and encourage the Ilonggo kids to keep dreaming no matter what societies or how society view your dream. Because you own it and dreaming big is to dream free. I know because I was once a dreamer, but now I am becoming an inspiration and a role model to my fellow Ilonggo youth. Thank you.
And I think as fisheries teacher, maybe that's why she's representing the color blue
Yes, the
for
color
the
blue.
ocean. But I want with her. Yes, I want with the sea. I want
Even though I have 1,000 phobias.
Right, so it's interesting that our candidates have diverse courses. Earlier we have agriculture, we have fisheries,
We have medicine.
yes, medicine,
And I really like how she said that you have to own your dream.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I love that. Oh, you have to own your dream because by owning it, you have, well, you believe in yourself.
yes. No dream is really small as long as you own it and believe in it. I love that when she mentioned it.
Alright, I can see our next candidate.
Okay, our last finalist for the female category. Let's bring on stage candidate number 1, Althea Gwen Pagpanwa.
Wow, I love her hair.
Looks so dazzling.
Hello.
Althea, do you have any quick message to your supporters for tonight?
Pretty much yes. I think I must thank my aunts right there and my aunties and as well as my friends up there for being with me tonight. And also I want to thank God for giving me this part. Thank you.
Right, very well said. Okay, so Althea, I'll be asking you your question twice and you have 1 minute to answer. Okay? So your question is, how would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big? Again, how would you encourage the Ilonggo youth to dream big?
To casket vulnerability is the anthem of someone who is raised inside 4 burning walls with absent pillars. And those dark places at the back of the eye of the kid that I was are now meeting opportunities on the stages of Mr. and Miss Philippines Youth, the organization that speaks for the unheard and affirms those who are hopeless. And on this very night, I will not forget to set myself as the tonic that picks up the ears of the young minds out there. There is hope and positivity will come if we start it on ourselves. And only then we can make today a shade lighter than yesterday. Thank you.
Thank you so much, pendant number 1. Yes, a shade lighter than yesterday. Wow.